Hello everyone, I'm Gabby, the physio. Welcome to workout number 3. The video that I did, workout number 1, I said I couldn't believe how many people were starting to do it already. And yesterday's video had over 1,000 people do the video at home, which really has filled me with joy this morning. And in these kind of times, any little thing you can take is amazing. It also makes me feel like we're building a nice little community, which again, when everyone is isolated, is it's a funny thing to be doing, building a community, but anyway, proud of the 1,000 people who did it yesterday. You've obviously got workout 2 and this is workout 3. So I hope you enjoy it. Again, all you need is your 2 tins and a chair. And we're going to get started. You're watching the video for the exercise, not for me. Anyway, let's get going. So, today's session's going to work a little bit differently. We're going to do a nice bit of stretching to begin with. I've had lots of comments from different people, and some have said, oh, this is instead of my Pilates class, or some are doing it instead of a cardiac rehab class. So I think it's important that I try and fit in as many different elements as I can to make it applicable to a wide community of people. So we're going to do some stretching, we're then going to do some cardio work, and then we're going to do some different weight circuits like the same format as the other 2 workouts. So let's get started. Okay, to begin with, again, hands on the front of the thighs. We're just going to slide, just as before, all the way down to the floor. Okay, when you're at the bottom, you're going to take a deep breath in and you're going to sink a little bit further if you can. This can be done in a chair. At the bottom, take a deep breath in and sink a little bit further. I want you now to roll all the way up, starting from the bottom, and then neck being the last bit. You're now going to do the same again, but we're going to go just down one side. So slowly going down the leg until you can feel it start to tighten around the back of the leg. Take a deep breath in and sink a little bit further. I want you slowly to roll back up again. Hand on the other leg and exactly the same. All the way down. Get to the bottom. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, try and breathe into that stretch. And rolling all the way back up again. Okay, we're now going to stretch the groins a little bit. So if able to, have your feet a little bit further apart. And you're going to turn, I don't know if you can see my feet. So feet in a T position, feet a little bit further apart. And I want you just to stretch into one of the knees, so bending one of your knees and stretch towards it. We're aiming for a little bit of a pull in the groin. If you can't feel it, you can push your foot a little bit further and really try and push from the hip. And the same with the other side, so turn the feet around, so that foot is pointing that way, this one's facing straight, and pushing with the hip for a nice stretch into the groin. We're now going to stretch out the calves a little bit, so heel on the floor, you're going to push down with your knee. This can very easily be done in sitting, so heel on the floor, pushing down, you're not pushing on the knee but down into the knee to get a bit of a stretch down the back of the leg. And the other side, so heel on the floor, pushing down with the knee to get a bit of a stretch down the back of the leg. Okay, from here, I'm going to do this standing, but feel free to do it sitting. Arm in the air, we're going to stretch all the way over. And back. the other side. Oh, this feels nice today. Back over, and once more either side. Okay, standing up if you're able to. What we're going to do now is to loosen the hips. So nice big circles. I've done this warm up with my granddad quite a few times and he can't help but sing when he does it. Apparently in his cardiac rehab class they all sing when they loosen their hips. It's not a very nice habit that he's got into. And the other side. Okay, and last little bit, let's do the shoulders and the arms, and then again arms and shoulders. Okay, so now we're all loosened up, I'm going to move into the cardio part of the session. So we've got 3 minutes of cardio to do. Which is actually surprisingly difficult. We're going to do some high knee marching. We're then going to move into like a star jump, but a side step star jump. And then we're going to finish with high knee marching again, but arms in the air. And if you can, I'd like you to make it a little bit more difficult for yourself. And I want you to do the high knee marching with the tins, if possible. If not, don't worry. But that's just there if people are really trying to, if people fancy pushing themselves today. So we're going to start with the high knee marching in 5 seconds. And in 3, 2, 1, off we go. We've got 1 minute of each exercise. I said you go at the speed you want. My granddad is 87 and goes hell for leather on all of these exercises, much to my grandma's horror, but you get out of it what you want. And obviously this one can be done from the chair as well. Good, keep going. 20 seconds left. It's just 3 minutes of cardio. I said the aim of this is to get you breathing a little bit harder, keep the lungs clean, and get the blood moving a little bit quicker. Okay, 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and relax there. We're now going to go into our star taps. And again, if you want to do these seated, exactly the same. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Gosh, my arms are aching already. I've actually had a lot of my friends message me saying, can we do the workouts too? And my response is always, absolutely, of course. It's appropriate for anyone. You can do it a little bit quicker if you want it to be harder, or you can add weights to it. So yeah, it really is perfect for anyone. Good, keep going. We have 10 seconds left. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest there. Okay, gosh, my heart's going. Last bit, last minute of cardio. I'm going to do it with the tins. Please feel free to do it in standing. You can do it without the tins, or you can do it in sitting. I'm going to do it in sitting with the tins, just to show again another variation. So we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Good, keep it up. A minute is a long time. We are over halfway there. So if it means that you have to halfway put the weights down, it's not a problem. Good, keep going. We have 15 seconds left. That's it. Keep it up. The end is in sight. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest there. So, 3 minutes of quite hardcore cardio. As I said, we had the nice stretchy bit and now the cardio bit. And what we're going to move into now is the circuit format that we've done the past 2 workouts. So I have 2 exercises. We're going to do 1 of each, switch over, do them again, and then we're going to move on to another one, and then we're going to finish off with something fun today as well at the end. So the first 2 exercises. Number 1, you're going to stand behind the chair, holding the chair for a bit of support, and you're going to have your feet slightly apart. What you're then going to do is bend the back knee and push back up again. So this is kind of like a lunge pattern. It's really important that we focus on the back knee going down, otherwise we end up going forward. So, and what we're going to do is we're going to do 6 one side, turn over, back leg, 6 the other side. The next one that we're going to superset it with is you're going to have your weights, and we're going to do a heel, make sure you can see my feet in this, we're going to do a heel tap with a bicep curl with the weights. Now this one can be done in sitting as well. So from here, heel tap, if you can see my heels. With a bicep curl, okay? So, first exercise, we're going to do 6 each side. It's less about timing on this one, more about repetitions. So, feet apart, doesn't matter which one you start with. Back leg, we're going to go nice and slowly, drop the back knee, and back up again. You can control how deep you want to go. You can go all the way down, or you can just bend the knee. I've actually lost count. I think this is 6. Fantastic. If you've realised that I've counted that wrong, please feel free to do 6. And the other side. So here I am just holding on for a bit of support from the back of the chair. And off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fantastic. So if you'd now like to pick up your weights, what we're going to do is our heel tap and bicep curl. So just a reminder, and this one we are going to do with a timer, and we're going to do 30 seconds starting in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So please feel free to do it sitting. If you are doing it with someone else, then sometimes it's quite nice to, you can get them doing the lunges whilst you do this one, and then you switch over. Good, keep going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Good work. I wish I knew what tins everyone was using today. My beans are very, I think I must have dropped them. There's a huge dent. Okay. Feet, again, slightly farther apart. Bending the back knee. I'm going to go down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fantastic. Switching over. Back leg. And we're going to go down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fantastic. Picking up your weights. I'm going to show the seated version this time, but please feel free to do it in standing if you found the level okay last time. So sitting down, and we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Fantastic. 10 seconds left. The end is in sight. And 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Fantastic. So we're now going to move on to another circuit, the same format. I've got 2 exercises. Yeah, both of these can be done. Oh gosh, both of these can be done in sitting if you want. But I'll show you as before both versions. So first of all, first exercise with your weights. What you're going to do is you're going to start from the T position this time, and you're going to go up. So yesterday I think we did flapping the wings. Today we're going to do the top part. But I said please feel free to do it in standing if you want. The second one, now without the chair, what you're going to do is you're going to step and squat, step and squat, okay? And with my squat, I'm aiming to get the bum back rather than drifting forward with the knees. We want to get the bum muscles working a bit. If you need a bit of support, use the back of the chair, step, squat, step, squat. Okay, so we are going to do our first one starting in 5 seconds. So grab your weights. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Good, halfway there. I actually have a lovely video of my grandparents doing this workout. Maybe I'll post it up, add to our little community. 3, 2, 1, and relax there. Okay, so we're now going to move to our side step and squat. Please feel free to hold on to the chair if you need to. We are going to go in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So step, squat, step, squat. I think a squat is one of those words that people kind of hear and they think, oh gosh, I don't want to squat. But it's actually just a very basic movement pattern. Nothing scary. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and relax there. So picking up your hand weights again. We're going to go back and do the second set of our workout. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So if you can, try and come all the way to horizontal. Also quite satisfying to get them touch at the top. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Popping the weights down, either standing behind your chair or on the floor. We're going to do our side step and squat, and in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Good, keep it up. Keep going. I'm just going to stop my screen from disappearing. Fantastic. Keep it up. You've got 5 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Fantastic. So we are coming up to 20 minutes of exercise. I have a nice little, kind of cardio blaster to finish off with. Can be done sitting, standing, with weights or without weights. And what we're going to do is we're going to do 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off of boxing with the weights, okay? I'm going to do it sitting. If you're feeling a bit tired by the end now, please feel free to stay sitting. I said we're going to do 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, and we're going to do that twice. And we're going to start when my timer gets to a nice number. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off you go. So just pushing the tins out in front of you. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. And all I'm doing is pushing them out in front, one at a time. Some of you might have boxed before, or in your dreams. Okay, and rest there. So we're now going to rest for 30 seconds and do it once more. So it's time to maybe take some deep breaths in. Fill the lungs. Try and clear out all the air as you're exhaling. Okay, we have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and off we go. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to do this in standing. "20 seconds left. Good. Over halfway. 10 seconds to go. Hang in there for the last 10 seconds. Amazing. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Perfect. We've come to the end of our workout, everybody. Just to kind of let our heart rate come back down again, we're going to do a little bit of stretching, but the main bulk of it is done. So, as before, just rotating around. Feel like getting the spine nice and mobile is so important, particularly at a time where we might be spending more time sat down or not walking around. Fantastic. And then just a little, either just bringing your ear to your shoulder, or you can give it a gentle pull. Not going to do any harm to your neck doing this, it just gives it a nice stretch. And the other side. And rest there. Gosh, I'm sweating. Really well done really well done everyone today. It's amazing to know how many people are actually doing the videos. It makes me very happy. And as I said at the end of the last video, all I ask in return is that if you know someone who's isolated, please get them to watch the videos and do them at home. I also had a thought. If anyone knows of any care homes locally to them, please send them the link. I've sent a couple local to me here. But again, they're probably thinking, what can they do with all this isolated time? So yeah, I would really appreciate you doing that. Please keep emailing me, sending me your comments, your feedback. Again, it's all about building that community in a time where everyone's quite isolated. Anyway, have a lovely day, and I will see you tomorrow for the next session. Bye bye.